Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video we'll be taking a look at the track Barely Breathing by the American rock band From Ashes to New. Originally this song did appear on the band's fourth studio album Blackout, which was released in July of last year. However, that was a solo version of this track, with Danny Case and Matt Brandyberry providing the vocals throughout the entire thing. However, they have released this reimagined version featuring Chrissy Costanza of Against the Current, and someone who's really been featuring on a lot of different projects and really been showing her prominence as a vocalist, and I'm really curious to see how she's going to add to this track and how it will alter from the original, whether it will really show a different side or put a different spin on what was the original track by the band. So will this reimagined version struggle to breathe or be a breath of fresh air? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds.
Now you're leaving, I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me and now I'm barely breathing. It was all a game to you, and I'm the one that played the fool. I let you feed me to your demons, and nothing that I say or do will ever be enough for you. So fuck my feelings, I don't need them.
You were my heroin, you used to get me high, but all you cared about was selling me a lie. You used to lift me up, you always used to pick me up, but now you wanna get me up and bury me alive.
Now you're leaving, I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, silent when I'm screaming. You took a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing.
So at the start of this track we can really see him just copying the original version, really just showing that ballad-esque rock sound that really came through on the original version of this track. You can also really see the influence the band do draw from the likes of Linkin Park, with Matt Brandyberry coming in with this pre-chorus rap elements they do throw into a lot of their music. But I really like the way they capture these big powerful sounds in their music to really add this strong rock element, to really add the power to their music. And you can see how it really is just about this idea of being left barely breathing after your partner leaves you, how they let you down, you're the one that's bleeding because they cut a piece out of you. So it kind of is very much that self-reflection of, you've hurt me in a very severe way, that if it was all a game to you, I'm the one who played the fool. You can really see the impact it's had on this particular person. Nothing that I say or do will ever be enough for you. So you can really see that they want to give their all, but it's not possible, so fuck my feelings, I don't need. You can really see they're kind of feeling very sorry for themselves that this person has left, they're the one who's bleeding, and it's just really just kind of showing that in the chorus with this very rockish anthemic sound that really comes through, just to kind of touch on this fact that you can no longer survive without this person. You're really struggling to breathe, to know what to do with yourself, you're a bit pent up and things like that. So I kind of like the way they're sticking with the original, but I'm really curious to see how Chrissy's going to add to this track.
I wish I would've known the truth, cause I'd have run away from you. You sold a lie and I believed it, and everything you put me through is gonna come back to you. And if it kills you, then we're even.
You were my world, but my head was in the stars, but then you burned me out and left me in the dark. You used to lift me up, you always used to pick me up, but now you wanna get me up and tearing me apart.
Now you're leaving, I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me and now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, time when I'm dreaming. You took a piece of me and now I'm barely breathing.
Okay, I really love what Chrissy has done with this track, the way that she's twisted it completely on its head. So in the original version, it was just Danny Case really providing the verses, and it really gave this one solo perspective of this person that's left you and you're really feeling sorry for yourself, really hurt, really let down. But I love the way with this, by bringing Chrissy in, it makes it more of an argument between the two. You're seeing both perspectives, how they were both bad for each other. I wish I would have known the truth because I'd have run away from you. So this person also would have left sooner, So whilst initially it looks like all the blame's put onto this person, this female in the kind of relationship, with this version it's kind of showing that back and forth, how both people were very destructive for one another. So it's really flipping the perspective on the original version, that if you sold a lie and I believed it. And the way I really like they've chosen to do the verse separation on this is because in that first verse we really see Danny Case kind of making his case for why the relationship ended and how it's all the other person's fault, and then you've really got Chrissy kind of saying that you sold me a lie. So really just showing that you're not as good as you quite seem, you're not kind of telling the whole truth, you're really just showing it from your perspective. So I really like the way it brings in this more argumentative style that really comes through, and if it kills you then we're even. So you can really see there's a lot of hatred, a lot of darkness really coming in to this relationship and the destructive force that's really just kind of pulled them apart. But I really do like the way that bringing in a female vocalist has added to this very big shift in the actual track.
Take me back to what we had. Just take me back, 'cause I'm barely breathing.
Take me back to what we had. Just take me back, yeah. Now you're leaving. I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, and now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, celebrate, I'm screaming. You took a piece of me, and now I'm barely breathing.
You were my heroine. We're gonna stand up and tell me a lie. But how you gonna bury it?
I'm barely breathing. So take me back to what we had. Just take me back, I'm barely breathing.
I really like the choice of separation as we did head into that outro. Also, as we headed into that final chorus, Chrissy kind of leaving the vocals for a little bit before returning in that outro. I really think it puts a much stronger emphasis on the message of the track, and again just shows how you can flip a song on its head by adding that extra vocalist, going from that solo perspective and really opening your eyes to this fact that this was this back and forth relationship where both of them were almost in the wrong. So I really like how it's changed it completely, and also added a lot more power to the track, I do feel, compared to the original that was released on the album. I really actually definitely prefer this version, but you can really see it focus on the idea of the many themes we did see focused on the original track, just this idea of this faulty relationship, but always that idea of kind of take me back to where we're wanting to go back in time to this point in time where everything was golden, where everything was better despite all the destructiveness. You can really see how sometimes even if two people are really bad for each other, they still want to go back to try and make things work, even though they took pieces of each other, they've left each other barely breathing and really caused each other to hit rock bottom. They still kind of have that slight connection that could maybe be repaired, but in most cases can't. That if you used to lift me up, you always used to pick me up, and now I'm barely breathing, but now you want to give me up and bury me alive. You can really see the darkness that really comes into this track, and it's just shown in the videography as well, almost in this almost like cemetery setting that we have got the death of a relationship. And it's just really interesting how you do still get this kind of this love affair effectively, where you're so bad for each other, but sometimes people can be really bad for each other, seem to be drawn to each other. You can see how they're exploring that with this track, with this alternate version. So I really did prefer this to the original. I think it has a much stronger perspective, and certainly bringing on Chrissy was the perfect vocalist to really kind of fit in, really, as the band have continued to delve further into their rock roots again after moving away into something a bit more popish in Against the Current. So I really like the way they're using some of these little guest slots to really show that and bring across the rock and powerful stylings that the band do have, and certainly Chrissy has in her vocals as well. So there we have it, the alternate version of Barely Breathing, but do feel free to let me know in the comment section below which of the two is your favourite, the original if you have heard it, or this new altered version. I think for me it's pretty much a no-brainer on which way I'm going, but I would love to know your thoughts. Also, if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next audio analysis.